My name is Jill Lustig and I am a teaching artist at the Broward Center. And today's lesson is going to be about something I love teaching more than anything, and that is improv. I love teaching improv because I think it is a very valuable life skill. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about improv and then we're going to get started. So today's lesson is appropriate for ages 10 through adults and we're going to get started. So I love teaching improv. It's one of my favorite things to teach. I like teaching improv because it's a really valuable life skill. What is improv, you might ask yourself? Improv is the art of doing something without any preparation at all. And the reason I think it is such a valuable life skill is because we use improv every day. And the more we practice something, the better we are at it. Whether it's violin or tennis or math or yoga or listening, anything you practice, you get good at. So learning how to go through life and saying yes to things that may come up is one of the best life skills you can have. So we apply improv to everyday life, and that is why I think it's a really valuable thing for me to teach you. So we're gonna get started. There's a couple of rules when we're learning about improv. The first rule is never say no. I like to flip that rule around and say, always say yes. So if we're improving a scene and we're making up a scene, you should never say no to the person you're making up a scene with. So here, by the way, are my trusty partners for the day. Do you want to introduce yourself?
My name is Hudson Pulaski and I'm 10 years old.
I'm Jack Pulaski, I'm 13.
Thank you for helping me today. They said yes. So if Jack and I are improving a scene together and I say, let's go to the mall, and he says no, then our scene is over, basically. So if I say, let's go to the mall, and he says yes, then we can continue on with the scene. And that kind of skill can be useful anywhere. So like I said, I think it's a super valuable life skill to be good at improv, to be able to say yes to things instead of no, and to go with the flow and be okay with being unprepared. We are all living right now in the greatest improv exercise of all time. So grab a sister, a brother, a mom, a dad, a grandparent, an aunt, an uncle, whoever's in your house with you, and come on in to our lesson to go, improv. We're gonna play a series of improv games that are gonna help you learn how to be a better improviser. Our first game is called categories. So we're gonna line up in a straight line. Line up with me. Okay, and our first category is color. Now, I want you to not think, I want you to just do, okay? So when I say the category, we're gonna go really fast, rapid fire down. Now, one of the things you can't do is repeat the color that one of us said. Okay, so you have to not just say a color, you have to listen. Okay, are you ready? Okay, colors. I'm gonna start. Pink.
Violet.
Orange.
Green.
Purple.
Gold.
Blue.
Red.
Orange. Dang it.
Okay, so now so this is what's gonna happen if we mess up. Ready? We're gonna like shift. Ready? Go. Okay, good, perfect. You ready? Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. Wanna do colors again?
Sure.
Okay.
You should do different.
Okay, fine. Desserts. Cake.
Chocolate.
Ice cream.
Pie. Ah! Okay. Places.
Car brands.
Okay. Yes, and.
Alright. Bugatti.
Ferrari.
Lamborghini.
Honda.
BMW.
Audi.
Dang.
Ah!
I'm losing. I'm always the one.
Okay. All right. Okay. Places to go on vacation. Downstairs.
The Bahamas.
Disney World.
Disneyland. Okay. And that is categories. Everyone take a bow. Categories. Take a bow. Okay. Our next game is called What Are You Doing? And it's a really good two-person game. So you can pick anything. So I'm going to pick the movie Shrek. Okay? And you two, do you want me to play with you really quick? And then you, okay. So Jack and I will play first, and then Hudson, you can play after. So I have to say something that has to do with the movie Shrek, and then I have to ask Jack, what are you doing? So let me show you. Okay, so I'm a green ogre. What are you doing?
Crossing a bridge with lava under it. What are you doing?
Good. I am turning into an ogre princess at night. What are you doing?
Making waffles. What are you doing?
Ooh, good one. I am a tiny king. What are you doing?
I don't know.
Yes, Anne. So the best part about improv. Thank you. Good job, Jack. The best part about improv is that there are no wrong answers. This is the best activity to be bad at or to make a mistake during. There's really no way to make a mistake, and it's all just fun, and you gain life skills all the way through. So we're gonna try that again. Do you wanna have a
try?
Yes, Anne.
Okay.
Want to
Alright.
do it with me or with her?
With you.
Okay. All right.
I'll pick a category.
Okay.
Video games.
Okay. I'm raging. What are you doing?
I'm playing Nintendo.
You have to say, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
I am looking for batteries. For my remote? What are you doing?
I am
Don't think. Just do.
playing Fortnite.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Good. I am asking my mom for money for in-app purchases. What are you doing?
Looking for mobile games that are good.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Good. I am. For our next round of what are you doing, Hudson's gonna give me and Jack a category. Jack and I.
Jack and I.
Okay. Are you ready, Hudson? Go ahead. Give us a category.
Cell phones or mobile devices.
Or mobile devices. Okay. I'm gonna start. I am on Instagram. What are you doing?
I'm making a call. What are you doing?
I'm checking my email. What are you doing?
Texting my friend. What are you doing?
I'm on Zoom. What are you doing?
I'm on Snapchat. What are you doing?
I'm recording a lesson to go. What are you doing?
I'm sending streaks. What are you doing?
Ooh, good one. I am using my Google Maps. What are you doing?
I'm in a Google Meets. What are you doing?
Ooh, good one. I am accessing my Google Drive. What are you doing?
I am.
Don't think, just do anything. No wrong answers.
I'm
Go.
playing games. What are you doing?
Good. Awesome. I'm using my calendar. What are you doing?
I'm using my calculator. What are you doing?
I'm checking the weather. What are you doing?
I'm setting a timer. What are you doing?
I'm checking Facebook. What are you doing? Did I say that already?
No.
I'm checking Facebook. What are you doing?
I'm checking MySpace. What are you doing?
MySpace. And scene. Take a bow, gentlemen. Take a bow. Take a bow. So like I said, I really like teaching improv because it actually teaches real life skills that we can use every day. And when we learn those skills through play, they tend to stick in our brains more. As a matter of fact, a woman named Viola Spolin, everyone say Viola Spolin.
Viola Spolin.
Invented improv to teach kids how to assimilate to the United States when they immigrated from other countries. She taught them through play what a day in the life in the United States might be like. And that's how improv started. And we can still use those lessons today. So we're gonna play a couple more improv games and gain a couple more skills, and then we'll see you later. Okay, so are you guys ready for our very next game?
Yes.
Okay, this game is called Freeze and Justify. So we're going to play our next game. It's called Freeze and Justify. When we play this game, we're going to remember the two rules that we learned. We're going to not just say no, we're going to say yes. But we're not only going to say yes, we're going to say yes
And
yes. Because just saying yes is helpful, but it's the and that continues the scene. So if I were to say, let's go to the mall, and Jack said yes, that would be good. But if he says yes, and let's go now, here we go walking, then we have a scene, right? Okay, so yes, and if you apply that to your real life, everyday life, and you say yes a lot more times a day than you say no, I promise you, you're gonna have a much happier life. Okay, ready? Here we go. So freeze and justify. You ready, guys? So I'm gonna give you a scenario, and you're gonna act out a scene. I'm going to freeze you, and then the next person who comes into the scene is going to tap one of you out, and then they're going to justify, they're going to freeze in the same position and justify why they'd be standing in the position you were frozen in and make up an entirely new scene. All improvised. Freeze and justify. Are you guys ready? Doing a scene and I end up down here. And then you say freeze, and then you take my exact position. So you have to do exactly what I'm doing. Yep, good. And then his scene would be something totally different, but starting at that position. So what could that be?
Please let me use your PS4.
Yes! It's so good. All right, awesome. Okay, perfect. So that is freeze and justify. So Jack and I are going to start a scene, and then you will tell us to freeze when you're ready. Okay, are you ready? Okay, Jack, you and I are driving in a car.
Let's go to Pizza Hut.
That's a great idea. Yes, Anne. Let's go there now. It's over there on the right.
Okay.
Freeze.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna take your spot.
Okay, do exactly like I'm doing, and then make up a totally new scene that would justify you standing like. So another super fun game is called Props. It's a really fast-paced game that helps train your brain not to think and just to do, to say yes to things. So for props, my trusty assistants do not know what props they are about to have. The point of this game, they pick up their prop and back and forth, they make up different uses for their one prop. Now, let's say the prop that they got was a remote control. The first time, it can be a remote control. So one time you can use your prop as its actual intended purpose. After that, you need to make up whatever it is. So this remote, the first time, could be a remote. Then it could be a phone. Then maybe it's a hairbrush or a microphone or a frisbee or a fork. Don't think, just do. And we are going to start our game on the count of 3. Ready, gentlemen? Pick up your props. 1, 2, 3, go! Jack, you start. Go.
Oh.
Good.
So cold.
Yes, Hudson.
I'm gonna go ride my bike.
Jack.
Look at my robe.
Hudson.
I need to eat some dinner.
Good. Jack.
Look at my scarves.
Good. Hudson.
Use this as a frisbee.
Good. Jack.
Oh, I'm so wet. I need to use a towel.
Good. Hudson.
Oh, look, it's a turtle.
Good. Good job. Yes. Take a bow, gentlemen. All right. I'm going to give you a new prop. Are you ready? Turn
Yes.
around. Close your eyes. Okay. Now, you can use any props at your house. Grab a bunch of props, put them in a bag, and make your family and friends play with it. The point of this is not to think, just to do. Are you ready, gentlemen?
Yes.
Ready? Take your prop. And Jack, you start. Ready? Go.
Look at my slingshot.
Good. Hudson. No wrong answers. Don't think. Just
I'm
do.
gonna use this as tape to take down.
There's no good. Yes. Think of what it's going to be next.
Look
Go.
at my scarf.
Good. Go. What could it be? Anything. It's on your hand. It could be
I could use this as a bracelet.
amazing.
Look at my blindfold.
Good. No wrong answers. Anything.
Look at this wheel.
Good. Yes. All right. Give him a big round of applause. You ready for your next prop? Here we go. Close your eyes, gentlemen. Turn around. Your next prop is. Okay. Here we go.
I'm not in
On your mark. Get set. Jack, go first.
Look at my cool shades.
Go ahead, Hutsie. Anything. No wrong answers.
I can use this. I can tape this down to cover something as a present.
Good. Yes. Go.
I could. What am I supposed to do with this?
Anything. No wrong answers. It could
I could
be.
use a frisbee.
Oh, yeah, sure. All right. Give him a big round of applause. Take a bow. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Take a bow in your own living room. Okay, and now our next game. Okay, our next game is called Emotional Hitchhiker. You can use chairs around your house, and you can set up as many chairs as you have players. And Hudson is going to start out as our driver. I'm going to exit the car in just a second. Sit up, driver. I'm going to exit the car in just a second. Now, Hudson's going to be driving the car. You should try and drive it as realistically as you can. The more realistic our choices, the better in any scenes that we're doing. So Hudson's going to drive the car, and he is going to pick up someone who is hitchhiking. It's not even a thing that happens anymore, but this is what the game is called. So Hudson is going to pick up someone on the side of the road. Now, the person who's coming into the car has some kind of emotion going on, some kind of big emotion or personality trait. And when Hudson picks up this person, then Hudson also picks up their emotion. So whatever the person brings into the car, whatever the hitchhiker brings into the car, you take on that emotion, okay? And so on and so on. So then when the next person gets in the car, they change the emotion, and everyone in the car takes on that emotion. Okay, so are you ready? Okay, drive your car. I'm gonna be first, okay? And then you can go, Jack. All right, so I'm hitchhiking. It's dangerous, never do it. Okay, so pull over. Good. Okay. Thank you for driving me.
You're welcome.
It's really so super nice of you. Who's that person? You should pick them up.
Yeah.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you also.
Hi.
My name's Todd.
It's so nice to meet you.
How have you been? How have you been?
How have you been?
I've been great.
I'm great.
Ready to go to the cookout?
I am ready to go to the cookout. Let's go. And on. I'm going to be another, you guys keep that up. I'm going to be someone else.
Want to hear a funny joke?
Sure.
What do you call a cow that has no legs? Ground meat!
Oh.
Ground beef, sorry.
We apologize to any vegetarians who may be participating in our game. Okay, ready? Okay, go ahead. I'm going to be the next one. Ready? Pick me up. Oh my God, it's so excited to be here! Oh my God. Let's drive.
We should buy some clothes.
We should buy some clothes. Do you love buying clothes?
Yeah,
Yes.
Alright.
Okay.
We should decide what we're gonna get.
Okay, let's decide. That is Emotional Hitchhiker. Take give yourselves a big round of applause. Check them out. Emotional Hitchhiker, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Thanks so much for joining us on our lesson to go on improv. I want to thank Jack and Hudson. Thank you so much for participating.
You're welcome.
We hope to see you next time. And don't forget to yes and. Thanks.